welcome to the Mr. and Mrs. Show. I am Mr. Flores.
And I'm Mrs. Flores.
And welcome to our first official review. And we kind of broke up our reviews into two separate categories, Date Night In and Date Night Out.
Date Night In is those good movies that just came out on Redbox or on Netflix so you can cuddle up on the couch and watch. And Date Night Out is for those date nights when you want to get out of the house and go to the movie theater.
Absolutely. So for our first Date Night In review, we chose The Big Sick. So right off the bat, what was some of the stuff that you liked about the movie?
I really liked that it wasn't just your traditional chick flick. It wasn't a movie that, like The Notebook, that is totally based towards a female audience, that is totally playing up the love story. Like, this had the love story, but it was also really funny. It had drama. It had a little bit of everything that if you're watching it with your boyfriend or your husband, he's not going to be completely bored out of his mind.
Right on. And I liked how, I guess, a little out of the box it was with the story between this Pakistani man and this American girl. So I really liked that it was just something different, not your typical romance that we've always seen. And then he was a comedian on top of that, which was kind of funny. So it was cool. I liked seeing that aspect of it. So it wasn't something that I was like completely bored out of my mind. And I liked how, I haven't seen a lot of like romantic comedies, but I don't know if they all kind of follow, well, I'm sure they follow the same format overall, but like it was very up and down, you know, it was like good moment and bad moment, good moment. So you kind of, I wasn't really sure how it was going to end, even though I thought that she was going to die, and she didn't. So, but you know, it was good. So let's get into it. So what did you think as far as the acting is concerned?
I think that, I think that everybody did like a good job. I don't think that anybody was like a total dud in it.
Yeah.
I think I really appreciated the actors that were in it and just kind of like the realness and the awkwardness of them. Mm-hmm. Like, as people, I'm an awkward person, so I could completely relate to how they were, and it just wasn't all like fake and perfect and stuff.
Right on. So the mom and dad in the movie, I know they're those actors. Ray Romano, I mean, who wouldn't notice him? But everybody else was, I don't know who they were. So it was good for me to just see, I guess, a group of actors that I'm not familiar with and still be not entertained, but just enjoy the performances that they gave. So I enjoyed all their performances. So I guess 1 out of 5, they did a really solid job. So I'd give them a 3. Being 3 is good, and they did a good job. So I definitely would give them a 3. What about you, Gabs?
Yeah, I'll go with 3 too.
3 as well. Alrighty. Now let's get into the plot. I mean, for me, it was good too. Like I said, I haven't seen too many of romantic comedies, but I like the premise of it. Him being a comedian and the whole traditional stuff and how that really played into it, and just kind of their awkward back and forth. And then when she finally got sick, and how that really propelled him forward, but she wasn't ready to get back right away. So I like the dynamic that was going on between their little love story. And then it was based on a true story, so that was really cool. So yeah, I think it was good. So I'm gonna give it another 3 on that.
Yep, and I agree with Avi. It was a really just overall good. It was interesting to see kind of this guy that essentially had 2 separate lives. He had his traditional Pakistani life with his family where they're trying to give him an arranged marriage. And then he also has this totally American life that he's a stand-up comedian and an Uber driver and is falling in love with this American girl and stuff. So while she's in a coma. So it's, I'd give it a 3 out of 5 as well.
And then as far as visuals, I mean, there was nothing really, over the top. I mean, it's a romantic comedy, so there really isn't.
It's not like an action movie where you have a bunch of
explosions and all that.
Exactly.
So I mean, I can't really knock it for that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give it another 3 because, I mean, it was good.
Yeah, it took place in Chicago, so I mean, it was a lot of city and hospital and everything. So it wasn't anything crazy, but it all looked good. It was realistic. He was a poor comedian, and he's in this dingy little apartment living and everything. So
yeah, across the board, it was a good film.
Yeah.
Something that I'm gonna have to get used to, but I wasn't bored to death, which was good. I was in the movie, I enjoyed it. So 9 for both of us. We both enjoyed the movie. So if you're looking for a date night in movie and you have not seen this one, go and check it out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.
All right, guys, thanks for watching our episode.
Yeah, if you liked our video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up.
And if you didn't, you can double click on the thumbs down. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and like.
Right on. And check us out on our other social media outlets at Instagram and Twitter. And please tweet us at FF Media News.
Or you can engage with us through our email at ffmedianews@gmail.com.
All right. Thanks, guys.